Gnome, and welcome back to another tag video. A tag that I actually have been tagged for. And this was probably one of the most unusual yet original tags that I have ever seen. I was tagged by Allie over at HardbackHoarder, and this is originally a book tag. And I have changed it because of the fact that I feel that I could do this better with films rather than with books. So the new name that I am giving it is called the YouTuber tag, unlike BookTuber, and this will be a film tag. The way that this tag works is basically you name one of your favorite YouTubers, somebody that you really want to talk about and you feel that other people should be subscribed to, and then you actually make up a question around that specific YouTuber, and then you discuss in this case, movie that fits this person perfectly. So I'm really excited to do this because it took me a little bit of time to actually think about who I wanted to talk about, and more importantly, what film would actually match that person's YouTube personality. So let's begin. The first one I have to talk about, of course, is Allie over at the HardbackHoarder because she is the person that tagged me. Let me just say this. She is funny. She is a very unique person because she offers such a different and unique perspective on the books that she reads. Because there are a lot of booktubers out there that will usually talk about the exact same book, and sometimes you get the exact same feelings towards it. But she, while she may do that at certain points in time, she does throw her own unique spin on it, and that's what I appreciate about her. And she's just so much fun to watch, because the question that I give to her is a movie that makes you smile. And I'm gonna go with the Peanuts movie. I love Charlie Brown and Snoopy and the gang, and that movie is one of the greatest unleashers of the inner child in my eyes. It is such a great movie. When I went to see it in theaters, I smiled throughout the entire movie, and when I watched it, when I bought it on DVD, the same thing happened. If you have not seen the Peanuts movie, you are truly missing out, and you really have to go and see it. The next person that I want to talk about is Bre Faucheux. Oh my goodness, there's that name. The one person who has stirred up so much controversy, but you know something? In her defense, she actually has turned her channel around, and she is now one of the stronger YouTubers out there, and her channel subscriber base is growing by the hour. It's unbelievable. And that is why the question that I have for her is a movie that stirs up controversy, and I am going to go with Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing, a very brash, in-your-face look at different races and cultures living together on one of the hottest days in Brooklyn, New York, and just seeing how the heat and the aggravation mounts and mounts and mounts into such an uncomfortable watch. You just still cannot do anything but admire the message that Spike Lee was trying to send in that movie. If you have not seen it, you really should. It is one of my all-time favorite films. I personally think that it is the best film that came out in 1989, and everybody should see it because I feel it's very important. Question number 3 is Stacy Wilson. She may not have a huge subscriber base, but she is one of the more unique YouTubers out there just because of the fact that her content is so varied. There's so many different things that she talks about. She talks about books, she talks about movies, she shows videos of her 3 pet ducks, and she even shows videos about gun holsters. So yeah, very, very diverse. And the question that I've created for her is a movie that more people need to know about. And the movie that I have chosen is Attack the Block. It is written and directed by Joe Cornish, who works alongside Edgar Wright on a lot of his recent projects. It also stars a very young John Boyega, and it is a very fun movie that was British made, and it's basically inner city meets aliens from outer space. It is fun, it is action-packed, it's so funny. Not that many people know much about it. It got certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. I highly recommend that you see Attack the Block. The next YouTuber is Bryan Lomax Movie Talk. This is a guy that I've done a lot of collaborations with. He is a fantastic guy, loves his Batman, loves his TV shows, loves his movies, and I feel that he is someone who totally needs more subscribers. And the question that I've created about him is A film that you fanboy over. Well, I'm gonna go with The Big Lebowski. Yeah, I know people were saying, wait, not Back to the Future? No, The Big Lebowski is a different kind of movie that I like to fanboy over, just because I think it is just one of the funniest and most unique comedies of all time. It's got an amazing cast, including Jeff Bridges, John Turturro, and one of the most legendary performances from John Goodman. Why he didn't win an Oscar, I don't know, but it is definitely still, at this day, the best film that the Coen brothers ever gave us, and I will just constantly rant and rave about that movie. The next YouTuber I want to talk about is Rachel Wagner, a fantastic and friendly YouTuber, one of my biggest supporters, and she is doing so many amazing projects on her channel. You definitely have to check her out. And one of those projects revolves around the question, and that is your favorite Disney film. And of course, I'm going to go with animated classics in the canon, and I am going to go with the third Disney classic, Fantasia. It is one of those movies that just really stands out for me because of how it is made, the premise of revolving around music, that you don't need dialogue to carry a story, and every single time I watch it, the more I love it. It's such a beautiful movie, and even Fantasia 2000 is great, but Fantasia to me is just one of the greatest animated films of all time. The next YouTuber I want to talk about is Tracy's Basement. It used to be just Tracy, but now she and her husband do videos together, and I think that they are just a wonderful duo. They are fun, they are funny, they are passionate, and sometimes they'll even let their daughter join them on the videos, and she is just as passionate as they are. I mean, when you have a child that is really following in all of your footsteps, no matter how geeky they may look, that just says a lot, and hopefully my child will be like that. So the question that I want to talk about in regards to them is a franchise that you throw your money at. And the reason why I say that is because if you've watched some of their videos, oh boy do they throw their money at their passions. And I am going to go with the DC animated direct-to-DVD films. I will go out and get them day one, no matter what the content is, no matter what the story is. There are even some that I own that I truly feel are not great at all. But I just love the fact that these movies are being made because they unleash my inner fandom in regards to comic books. I love Bruce Timm's animated universe, and every single one of these films are always just so exciting when I watch them because I just want to see how they bring these characters to life in so many different ways. And in my personal opinion, some of these films are some of the greatest comic book movies ever made. Case in point, Batman Under the Red Hood. The next person I want to talk about is Ash over at the Captain Vitus show. I can go on for hours about how much I love this guy, but there will be a link to every single one of these channels in the box below. When you hear this name, just go and click on it and go watch his videos. You will not regret them. And the question that I want to leave in regards to him is a movie that always makes you laugh out loud. So I am going to go with Animal House. No matter how many times I watch it, and there are so many comedies where I just continue to laugh, but there is just something truly special about Animal House. It was a groundbreaker, it brought the teen comedy to the mainstream, and so many great directors gave us teen comedy films in the future after Animal House. It's one of the greatest performances from John Belushi. If you have not seen Animal House, first of all, I don't know what to say, but I highly recommend that you go out and see it as soon as you can. The next YouTuber I want to talk about is Rob the Movie Reviewer, and the question is a movie that you enjoy that most don't. Now, the reason why I say that is, first of all, Rob's a great guy. He doesn't have that many subscribers, but I absolutely love his perspective. He brings such a unique perspective to the movies that he reviews, and sometimes he does in fact talk about movies that he loves that others don't. And I appreciate that and respect people who do that because I feel that, you know, every perspective is important. And the movie that I want to talk about in regards to that is Suicide Squad. A lot of people didn't like that movie, but I personally had so much fun with it, regardless of all the things that people say that we were promised that we didn't actually get. But I enjoyed it. I thought that it was a great piece to this brand new DC Expanded Universe film mythos, and I'm very excited to get the movie on Blu-ray because I do want to see what this uncut extended edition is all about, because we got an amazing uncut edition of Batman v Superman, and I have a feeling we will get the same with Suicide Squad. The next person I want to talk about is the Bearded Movie Guy. He is a fantastic movie reviewer, such a friendly such a friendly YouTuber, and definitely one of the few people out there that I truly do respect on YouTube. And this question is going to be a movie that you drop everything just because. Because when Pete makes a video, I just drop everything and I go and watch it. And for me, that movie is going to be Beverly Hills Cop. I don't care if it's 5 minutes in, I don't care if it's an hour in. It's one of my all-time favorite comedies. Eddie Murphy, amazing performance. Love the Harold Faltermeyer score. It's just such a fun, funny, and exciting film. And it's just one of those movies, like Big or Top Gun, that people just drop everything for and just say, I'm gonna finish watching this movie till the very end. If you have not seen Beverly Hills Cop, you have to see this movie. And the final question is going to be for Hope Ortego, a film that you love to watch with friends. Why do I say that? Because every single time that Hope starts a video, she always says, hey friends. She is really close with her community, and she just loves to talk to people, so that's the only thing that I could think of when it comes to Hope. And the movie that I'm choosing is Back to the Future. There you go. Back to the Future is going to be on this tag, everybody, because that is a movie that I love to watch on my own, but it also is a movie that I love to watch with friends, because it is just that beautiful movie that I love so dearly, and I don't know a single person that hates that movie, or even the sequels that followed. But that's it, everybody. That is the YouTuber tag. So if you did in fact hear your name when I was doing this tag, that means that you have officially been tagged, except for Allie, of course, because of the fact that she is the person that tagged me. But I'm also going to tag some other people because I do want to get to know these YouTubers, and they are also smaller YouTubers that I feel that you should know. I want to tag Megan Pegasus, I want to tag Alex Pattinson, and I want to tag Merphy Napier. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. Put your comments in the box below, and I will see you in the next tag. Actions speak louder than words.